Hello, beautiful, wonderful amigos. Amigos hermosos y maravillosos. I'm laughing tonight because my outfit looks so white. Well. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But here we are for screencast number 2 of Unit 2, the final screencast of Unit 2 on using gusta to describe likes and dislikes. Indeed, using gusta to describe likes and dislikes, the second of two parts of Unit 2. First, we describe people as we have been doing for 2 or 3 classes now, and now adding likes and dislikes. So we'll be referring to your Unit 2 handout describing people, and we're kind of halfway down the right-hand column of that. Before we get started, you notice all my distinctive clothing tonight. I'm doing that, of course, so that I can ask questions in your Google Form screencast quiz about it. Well, people, when people answer that Google Form quiz and say things like Senor's favorite place is Disney, and I know they didn't watch the screencast because I made such a big deal of Canopy Lake Park in the last one. So they're trying to fake their way through it without actually watching the screencast. Malo. So anyway, tonight I'm wearing a special poncho, a special kind of a poncho. It's called a ruana, Ruana, and it's kind of thick and blanket-like. It's from Colombia, where my wife is from, and we bought it up in the mountains in Colombia where it's cool. So wearing a blankety kind of thing might be a nice thing up there in the mountains in Colombia, or for that matter, on a coldish autumn evening in Massachusetts. See. So you pay attention to these little things that I mention as I go because you know they're going to end up in our screencast Google quiz. So now, going to the right-hand column of the Unit 2 handout, about halfway down, we start talking about likes and dislikes. Now, this G word, this gusta word, is a verb, actually. And things like the que te gusta, the first line, it really in Spanish means what pleases you. The que is what, the te is you. It's what we call an object pronoun. And the gusta is actually a verb. It's what is pleasing to you or what pleases you. That's the so Spanish way to do it. So, of course, we translate it, what do you like? Because that's what we say in English. But really what's going on is what pleases you. And that gusta verb is related to your Unit 1 word of mucho gusto, much pleasure. So that GUST stem, that gusto or gusta stem, has to do with what is pleasing. Mucho gusto, much pleasure in Unit 1, and now in Unit 2, que te gusta, what pleases you. Let's say it, que te gusta. Nice. We're going to be using that a lot conversationally, of course. It'll be the stuff of future Convo Masters. Then we have que no te gusta. Let's say it. Que no te gusta. Nice. What doesn't please you? What is not pleasing to you? The next line is how you answer. Me gusta blank. I like such and such, or no me gusta blank. I don't like such and such. For you, those of you who have a sense for grammar, you've heard us say that yo is the word I. The reason why there's no yo in that sentence is because in Spanish it's not I like such and such, it's such and such pleases me. The me is the object pronoun me, whereas the yo is the subject pronoun I. So in these sentences, you won't see things like yo in them because it's not I like such and such, it's such and such pleases me. That's why it's me gusta or no me gusta. Next line for the you person, te gusta or no te gusta, you like or you don't like, whatever comes after that gusta word. And then it's a little trickier when we get to the he, she form. A person le gusta blank. So a Fred le gusta bailar is Fred likes to dance. In Spanish, what's really happening is To Fred, dancing is pleasing to him, or dancing pleases him. That's what's going on and what the a phrase does. Or, a Fred no le gusta cantar. To Fred, singing does not please him. And then you see the lowest line there that we'll use in conversation time. A person que le gusta. So when we're in conversation and I say to somebody, que te gusta, what do you like? And they say, me gusta bailar, I like to dance. Then in a third party question a few minutes later, I'll say, a Mary que le gusta. To Mary, what pleases her? And the answer is a Mary le gusta, whatever comes after that. Now, in the third person, once you have context, you can leave out that a phrase. We'll be talking about it in class. So if I said to you, a Mary que le gusta, to Mary, what pleases her, we know we're talking about Mary. You could leave out the a phrase and just say, le gusta bailar, dancing pleases her. Of course, in Spanish, as in English, if you said her without any context, we wouldn't know who you were talking about. It needs context. So without context, in the third person, the he, she form, we'll be using the a phrase, a Mary que le gusta, or as a statement, a Mary le gusta bailar. Once we have context and we know it's Mary, you can leave out the a phrase. A Mary que le gusta, you answer, le gusta bailar. She likes to dance. So this subject of using this G word is really one of the most difficult subjects in Spanish grammar, especially for us beginning students. And we're approaching it differently this year and stripping out all the hard part and really just handing it to you without doing very much explaining. In fact, if you're here watching the screencast, you're getting some explaining, but in the classroom, I'll be doing practically no explaining. We'll just be using it conversationally. And we've restricted it to certain usages to keep it simple for you. And there's other things we could do with it in the future that will make it more complicated, like other people, like if we made the parents, the people plural, like my parents like to dance, that would change the grammar around. It would be hard for you. And the things that we've given you here as the things to like or the things doing the pleasing, basically they're all verbs. I like running, I like eating, I like swimming, I like skating, stuff like that. If we mixed those around and gave you different things doing the pleasing, like, oh, I like your shoes, that would change the grammar around and make it all difficult for you too. So you're being given a very simplified version of this, very appropriate to go with your second month of Spanish or whatever we're in, where we're just limiting the circumstances under which you're going to use it. So you don't really have to understand what's going on grammatically. You just have to remember these phrases and use them. So as I said, everything on this list that we've given you are verbs, or they're being used as nouns, really. They're what we call verbal nouns, like I like dancing. Well, I am dancing. In that sentence, dancing is a verb, but I like dancing. In that sentence, dancing is a noun, a verbal noun. We call it the gerund in English, a verb doing the job of the noun. Like, see, I like your Ruana. Ruana is a noun. I like dancing. Aha! Proof that in that sentence, dancing is a noun. So these are all verbs being used as nouns. I like running. I like eating. I like swimming is what's going on this list. You'll notice that they all happen to end in AR, ER, or IR. And in the future, you're going to learn that all Spanish verbs end either in AR or ER or IR. That'll be important later in the year. So let's take a look at this list of verbs or activities together. We have correr, to run. Me gusta correr, I like to run. Or I like running, you could translate it either way. Comer, I like to eat. I like eating. We could add some things like me gusta comer pizza or me gusta comer en McDonald's. Nadar, to swim. Me gusta nadar. Te gusta nadar? There's a question. Do you like to swim? Patinar, to skate. Like a Mary le gusta patinar. Mary likes to skate. Bailar, to dance. Like, te gusta bailar? Do you like to dance? Dibujar, to draw. Cocinar, to cook. Leer, to read. Escribir, to write, same Latin word root that gives you English words like scribe and inscribe and all of those. Also the same word root that gives you escritorio, desk in Spanish. It means like the writery. That's what a desk is called. Caminar, to walk. Trabajar, to work. ¿Te gusta trabajar? Do you like to work? Sí, me gusta trabajar. Yes, I like to work. Working pleases me. Estudiar, to study. ¿Te gusta estudiar? Sí, me gusta estudiar. I like to study. Esquiar, to ski. Descansar, to rest. Dormir, to sleep. Now we're going on to the back side of the handout. And we have a lot of verbal phrases here where I've given you phrases. Andar en patineta. Andar is the verb in there, like to ride or to go about on a skateboard is what it means. Comprar ropa, to buy clothing. Comprar comida, to buy food. Comprar dulces, that would be to buy candy. Interesante. Me gusta comprar dulces. I like to buy candies. Me gusta ir de compras, to go shopping. That's the same verb as in puedo ir al baño. It's the to go verb. Ir a la escuela, to go to school. Ir al cine, to go to the cinema, the movies. So you had 3 in a row there with ir, to go. Hacer, silent H, la tarea. Hacer la tarea, to do homework. ¿Te gusta hacer la tarea? Do you like to do homework? Sí! Everybody likes to do homework. Then we have one, hacer ejercicio. That's a verbal phrase too, meaning you can't do it in one word in Spanish. To do exercise is really what's being said. We would just say to exercise in English. Ayudar en casa, to help at home. Escuchar música, to listen to music. Or you could say, me gusta escuchar Justin Bieber. I like to listen to Justin Bieber. Tocar la guitarra, play guitar. Tocar el piano, play piano. You could put in other things there like tocar la trompeta, to play trumpet. Nice. Tomar fotos, to take pictures. Mirar la televisión, to watch TV. Montar en bicicleta, that's another verb like to mount, to ride a bike, we would say. Sí. Hablar por teléfono, to talk on the phone. Textear, to text. Tuitear, to tweet. No me gusta textear. No me gusta tuitear. Pasar un rato con amigos, to spend time with friends. Pasar is the verb. It's the same verb as in que pasa, what's happening. To happen, to pass by. We would say to spend time with friends, to pass time with friends. Pasar un rato. Rato is like English while. To spend a while with friends. Jugar is to play a game or a sport, and then I've given you a list here of some things you could put behind it, like me gusta jugar baseball. I like to play baseball. Me gusta jugar fútbol, soccer for the whole world except us. Me gusta jugar fútbol americano, US NFL style football. Me gusta jugar voleibol, tennis, golf. A lot of these are English import words to Spanish. Hockey, lacrosse, juegos de video, Fortnite, Minecraft. Oh, excelente, muy interesante. Sí. So that about wraps that up. We'll be using a lot of those in class. This actually is a rare time that I might say, why don't you go ahead and do a little bit of Google Translate experimentation if there's something you want to talk about doing that is not on that list. If you want to say, I like cheerleading, or I like gymnastics, or whatever else I didn't think of that could be on that list but isn't, sure, go look it up so that you can surprise me in class and say that you like to do gymnastics. So you say, to wrap up, Look at my nice hat here, amigos. Oh, nice. It's got a letter A on it. See. It stands for the Academy, which is the name of a particular kind of a marching band called a drum and bugle corps. That's actually what I grew up in, the activity that I grew up in, that I was fanatically involved in when I was a young man, uh, and still support at some level. So I wasn't athletic. I was like a band kid, and in a particular kind of band called the Drum and Bugle Corps. And that hat is from one of these same organizations today. A for Academy. A for that sounds like a good question for a Google form quiz. Okay, amigos. Hasta luego. Ciao. Bye for now. Ciao, pescado.